estate.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Mini Host here, and today I'm back for another 5 questions. And today I'm here with the amazing, the wonderful, the Hotstepper, Macrae Martin.
With the mini host. I'm so excited.
All right, question number 1. How did you come up with the name Hotstepper?
Well, funny story. So I found out that I was making my debut less than 24 hours before it happened. So I hadn't trained a lot either. I talked about this the last time I was on the show, but I was maybe 2 months into training. So driving to the show, I get a message from the producer saying, "Hey, what's your wrestling name and entrance music?" And I hadn't even thought of that yet. So I Google dance crew names. So, I mean, because it's like, okay, well, I'm going to be a dancer because that's my whole thing. And literally at the bottom of the list was a group called the Hotsteppers. So then I was like, the Hotstepper, Macrae Martin. And it's been 4.5 years and it's just stuck.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
Question number 2. I know you were a pro dancer. Why did you
Mhm.
want to start wrestling instead?
Well, I have always loved professional wrestling since I was 12. Okay, so not always, but I've loved professional wrestling since I was 12. And I grew up watching it, but I had been dancing since I was 2 years old. And so dance has been part of my whole life. And then wrestling came in. And, I just continued my training as a dancer because that's what I knew. And I knew how to progress in that field. I didn't really know how to make the next step toward becoming a wrestler. And then so when I did, and I realized, what, this is what I want to do. This is the dream that I want to chase. I decided, all right, let's make it happen. And I always say that I was training for wrestling without even knowing it, because with my obviously my dance background and performing, it has helped me immensely in the pro wrestling world.
That's really cool. Number 3. If you could have any animal as a pet, and it doesn't even have to be a house pet, it can be like an exotic pet that you're not allowed to have, what animal would it be?
Sea otter. Don't even need to think about it. Sea otter. I don't know what it is. I think sea otters are just super cute
They are.
and they're super cool. They're semi-aquatic, so you think they could be land, they could be in the pool. I've always wanted, like, 'cause I had a pool growing up. I said, "Mom, we should get a sea otter. They can go in the pool, it could come in, hang out." But yeah, like I've always just loved sea otters. Anytime I had to do an animal project for school, it was sea otters. I have a sea otter onesie. So yeah, just I love sea otters.
Sea otters are really cute. I love them. They're
There,
so cute.
right? The best.
Number 4. What is one of your favorite wrestlers' theme songs?
Ooh, that's a good one. Recently it's been Alec Price's. He's a guy out of the Northeast. He's huge on IWTV, but he comes up to the song. It's called Majesty, and I can't remember the artist, but it's got a super heavy hip hop beat, and every time I listen to it, I get super amped up, and I'm just ready for dance, or I'm ready for a workout. In terms of a more known wrestling theme, uh, uh, Keith Lee's theme, I Am Limitless. That one, like I play that no matter what mood I'm in, I just get super hyped up.
That one's a really good one.
Mhm.
Okay, the 5th and final question. Who is a wrestler you would love to have a match with?
Ooh, okay. The famous question. I really want to have a match with Speedball. I think a lot of independent wrestlers, that's a dream match of theirs. For me, he was the reason I got my first match. He picked me out of a seminar to debut the weekend of, and I got to see him across the world. I was part of the best kept secret in pro wrestling, because we saw him when he was banned from the US, and we saw his trajectory going up from Canada and then into Europe and then Japan. And so it would feel kind of like a full circle moment for me if I got to have a singles match with the person that got me my very first match.
That'd be really cool. I love Speedball. He's a great wrestler. Like he's
He's the
he's super
best.
nice too.
He's just Speedball's just great. You can't complain.
He is. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on 5 Questions. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm honored. This is great.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get notified each time we post a video. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to tune in next week for another great episode on all available podcast platforms and hosted on Podbean. Also, check us out on YouTube at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Instagram at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Facebook at Straight Talk Wrestling, and on Twitter at _Straight Talk. And if you feel the need to buy some sweet merch, check us out on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Leaving the scene with no trace, not in my league. You out of place. I'm not at the top, I'm outer space. Can't eat with us, we're out of place. I'm doing fine.